Welcome back to Blood Rush League qualifiers here with Archon versus Diamond Dogs. I'm joined with me here with Phoenix, and we're in Ormond Lake Mine with the unknown Diamond Dogs killer, Pong. Phoenix, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I recognize a couple of these players from DBD rank, so you know there are demons grinding at it. So far, we've got a chase at King Julian on 1 here, taking the chase down to 2. So far, I'm liking the add-ons, but I'm questioning the choice of Ruin. Is it a standard build that you see in other
You
sets?
can use Ruin on Unknown, like raw Ruin to cover that early game a bit. Like it'll probably get cleansed like within the first 1 or 2 gens, but if it doesn't get cleansed, it could have huge payoffs in the 1v3, I feel.
Fair. I honestly, it makes sense with how much of it, I want to say, a multitasking killer that Unknown is, and we've cleaned the weekend, so we can actually make a bit of distance here.
I mean, they get re-weekend. Very good cleanse there. Like a second or 2 later on the cleanse, and they would have went down. I think the note also is that our survivors here are playing on ping as they are from EU, and Pong is from Diamond Dogs is from OCE.
Yeah, it's something interesting. I'd imagine with the ping it'd be pretty nutty. We saw that ADSK here let go for gen earlier, that they were doubling with Adam there. I'd imagine rotating to another gen. First off, that gen pop was really King Julian's doing some nutty chases here.
Yeah, no, Julian's kind of juicing. Oh my, Pong.
Oh, it's
unfortunately whipping that lunge. They get the fast vault. Oh my, I think Archon's kind of cooking. Oh no, they lost the 50. Very unlucky as a first down does go through. We do have Pain Rest in play, so we might see a Pain Rest here very soon. I don't know. What do you think of the position we're in currently, Phoenix? Like 1 gen popped, 1 on our first down. We got the hook. Ruin is still in play.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree with the doubling play that they've done. So I mean, I kind of agree with it, but I don't agree with it because for 1 gen pop it's huge, but we're doubling after the first gen pop, which I'm not 100% sure I agree with. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
you want to split your pressure early kind of thing.
If it's a strong gen pop, if it's a strong gen that gets finished, right? Like maybe 1 in the middle, it's valid. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's worth it. We'll have to see how it pans out, honestly. Also, match staff has informed me that Pong is Gibbsy, so very well-known player, very strong killer. One of the best unknowns.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we get almost a 2-tap knockback. Gibbsy actually played for Team Australia recently, so very well-known player. Kind of nutty on the unknown, if I do say so myself, but do get the pull. Now, can we get a bit of distance from Julian? If we can get a chase like we had earlier, we can make something happen for sure here. Okay, this chase is, you know, for the tiles that we've had, like siloed the single vault, playing the 50s, Julian's been kind of nutty with it, and we're playing the weaker tiles really well.
Yeah, this style is a bit scary. We'll see how Julian plays it. Ooh, they win the 50! Alright, Julian might be juicing as another gen finishes, but we have BL1 and Julian will not make it, unfortunately, to the next style.
Unlucky.
Yeah, no, they tried to
for a whole gen, that like 1 tile, I hate that tile, by the way. It's like, you'll always hit, it's just a matter of fact of like, how many 50s can you win? How many times can you roll a coin, flip a coin?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's scary, right? Like just like in TLs, right? Like tiles that are mostly 50s can be very scary. Double spit there, by the way. Did you see that, Phoenix?
The double, oh my god, double. In fact, I didn't even think that was a double on the gen. I thought that was a split, but now it was.
No, they're doubling a gen right now in mid. So they got that with a double spit there. Will we see a spit there to maybe get an injure? Are we going to commit this chase? We're going to spit at the gen. Will we see a hit? No, unfortunate. Not gonna lie, I was hoping so much, Phoenix, for that double injure.
Is FTP allowed on this set?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm curious to see who the FTP player is. From the HUD, I can see that ADSK appears not to be doubling that gen, so I'm gonna assume he's the one playing for the pool. No, it was actually Laurie.
Laurie, yeah. CB is playing here the pull. Ooh, they dodge a UVX and they win the 50 on the pallet.
They won the 50.
These survivors are kind of on fire today, but unfortunately, it looks like Julian here on Claude.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, first death at 3 gens is kind of rough. Not looking the best.
Oh,
the body blocks.
Well, I
think Gibbsy might just be the GOAT. Oh no! Right at the end, very unlucky. Good attempt here by Gibbsy.
That's so
you do get the hook trade. Yeah, no, and we're gonna get a spit here on Julian. We're gonna go for a tunnel out, trying to eliminate our survivor here at 3 gens remaining. They're probably gonna rotate a survivor to pick Laurie up. And I think
right, that's true. Like,
going down. That's a good shot.
And they get the hit through that.
Yeah,
That's a nasty shot. Also, I just noticed I'm now starting to realize doubling isn't even a bad play because of how good Ruin is at like if they're worth splitting, it's like Ruin would just eat away at their progress and they'd have to play it very slowly.
Yeah, that's very true.
With the double, it's actually pretty good considering Ruin.
I think the note, by the way, is we're running Obscure and Footprint Cast, so like when we teleport after 20 seconds, our Vault and Break speed and damage gen speed will be like 30% faster. We're also seeing Footprint Cast, which means every time we infect a survivor with UVX, we get an extra 5 seconds off of that cooldown on spawning a clone so it'll be 15 seconds instead of 10. And we had like, for a while we had 3 survivors infected, so like we have max clones out. In fact, we have so many clones out right now. We're overriding the oldest clone as we only can have 4 clones out at a time.
I noticed that ADSK was pretty active with cleansing the clones at the start, but not so much now because they are focused on the gen pressure and such.
Yeah.
But a tunnel out at 2 gens remaining is going to be. I don't know. I'm not rooting for this, but at the same time, the gen spread seems fairly decent for the survivors, I would say.
I mean,
like, this is a decent gen spread, no?
Yeah, I think like bottom mid. Is that top mid? I think, or is that 9?
Oh wait, they still have main.
Yeah, main. Bit dangerous. But this bottom mid one is good to do from like you could spit at it from main, but you just have to react to the spits and dodge them, right? Like.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh, we get the vault.
Good vault.
Oh, the dodge! But they get M1 for it,
God.
and they cleanse.
Still hit the M1.
They cleanse.
Was huge.
Yeah, very well played. Will we get the down here on Ace is the question.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a couple of these survivors on DVD ranks. I'm kind of like, in a sense, I'm like confident in their ability to play certain things, but at the same time, Gibbsy's a demon.
I mean, like, we just have extremely high quality players in this game here, like, honestly.
Oh, 100%.
Opa, what a hit. Now we have 2 slug and 1 healthy Laurie. Do we hook here? It looks like we're gonna hook here to go forward the win condition of getting another stage, getting another survivor on Death Hook. If Gibbsy can turn this into a 1v2 here, we're probably looking like at a 4K2. What do you think, Phoenix?
Oh, 100. And we'll still have Ruin up. Keep that in mind. Like, with Ruin up, it's like...
It's impossible in a 1v3. They have... So, like you were asking earlier, is Ruin worth it? In this situation, absolutely. Like, it's completely destroying their gen pressure. Like, Gibbsy here is chilling. We get a down. We're going to
honestly, if he can make it back to hook in time...
Yeah, we're gonna TP.
It's still in trouble.
Got the TP. Get a hit on Laurie.
Oh, and we get the M1 as well.
We're gonna opt down Laurie here, as she doesn't have the BT. If we could get a quick down here, God Pallet is still up. But she does throw it.
And on top of that, it's a Death Hook survivor that has to rotate for the slug, so...
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if we down Laurie, right, it's just... yeah. I think that would be game.
That was a really good
Not
shot.
sure. This could, like, I'm not... maybe it's recoverable, but it's looking likely it's not. We're at a 4K2 here on the board for Diamond Dogs on Unknown in Ormond Lake Mine. It's a very good result for this killer.
100. I was gonna say with the ping, it kind of makes. Oh my days! We just negative aura. I'm sorry, Gibbsy.
Okay.
Nah.
Right. So Gibbsy. Okay, Phoenix. Okay.
It's all part of the plan. All
Gibbsy here making us, showing us that the unknown isn't the harmless when he's playing it. Very well played by them.
Very well played. I won't lie. I prefer Lake Mine to like the usual wreckers and such for.
Yeah, same.
I feel like there's just so much more skill expression
from both sides.
I want to say on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Like as an unknown enjoyer myself, I adore Ormond Lake Mine and I loathe Wrecker's Yard. Like I find Wrecker's Yard so. I don't know.
Geometry's so job.
Yeah, no, the geometry makes UVX so inconsistent. I don't know. I just don't like looping there. I don't like the vibe of like the atmosphere of the map either. The aesthetic, it's not my vibe. And like I don't know, like I just don't find it fun to play unknown there. But hey, I mean, to each their own. Some people really like it.
I won't lie, for lower tier killers like Unknown, Lich, etc., I feel like Ormond Lake Mine is just like the perfect. I want to say it's the most balanced map that you can get for those killers without it being like like without it having, like, I want to say it's slightly favored towards a killer, but it's like the most like killer balanced map we've had in a while to release in Dead by Daylight, at least in my
No, that's fair.
opinion.
Yeah, no, I think Ormond Lake Mine is a wonderful map. I'm glad they added it. But
100%.
with that secures a 4K2 here for Diamond Dogs, and that will put the win condition for Archon's Unknown at 4K3 with a tie condition of 4K2. I'm very curious and very excited to see how they do. So we'll be back in a bit, and I'll catch you guys momentarily while we set up the next game. Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League Season 4 qualifier rounds with Archon versus Diamond Dogs on Unknown in Ormond Lake Mine. I'm joined once again with me here by Phoenix. Phoenix, what do you think of the game with a win condition of 4K3 for a killer and a Tycon of 4K2? Well, and what do you think of our survivors?
Well, first off, with the survivors, we've got Rangosaurus, Supersaurus, Promosaurus, and Gibbsy. Feels a bit like we've got solo queue Ace here.
Yeah, it's a 3 Swift, right? And Ace is just here to have fun. Yep.
100%. I'm kind of interested in the build, I won't lie. If Ruin gets comes first, a little chopped. Oh,
no, I rate the build. Like W, it's a bit high risk, right? As it is always with Hex.
High risk, high reward. Actually, for the win condition, right, it makes sense. Oh no,
guys, that was crazy. Julian,
come on,
like,
Gibbsy, this is your
really good stuff there. Getting that WWVX down. And we will be hooking here Painraz at 1. Gibbsy was our unknown last game and got their team a win condition of 4K. They just have to pop 3 gens, and they've got it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
yeah.
Well, if they pop 3 gens, it's
it's a tie. Yeah, they have to pop 4 gens. Yeah, but sorry, the win condition was.
That shot at Shaq, I kind of respect that one.
That,
I was like,
that could have hit. That had the potential, but I think Claude was like moving too far away. Like she was already moving at an angle. If Claude was like standing still at the door, it would have hit.
Kind of like the Gen RNG for Aquila here. Like it makes the win condition slightly more reasonable, especially with the Despot that we've had.
Oh,
not quite making the Despot. Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunate with that shot. I know what they were going for. They're trying to shoot through the window, past the pallet, and like catch Claude as she's like rotating towards there. I love making that shot. We do get a spit here on Gibbsy.
Oh, that's a hit?
Yeah, it's a hit, Phoenix. Like, they were still moving around the corner when it landed. Nah, sorry, it's all good. I just love my Unknown. Unknown's my favorite killer of all time, like, by such a large margin. It's always fun.
I also noticed something about the add-ons. I'm not too sure what they do, but it's not what the add-ons Gibson's running.
So we have what a spit. We have front page article, right? So whenever we kick a pallet or a breakable wall, it gives us 50% of the progress to the next clone. It half, like 50% charge for the next clone, so it drastically increases the time your next clone comes. Which is it's like competition with footprint cast for clone generation. I like footprint cast more, but there is like front page article is also still a top tier perk for this killer. And our second add-on is Notebook of Theories, which so when UVX hits a survivor directly, it doesn't weaken or injure, but instead it applies a hinder, right? Notebook of Theories makes that hinder last 2 seconds longer, which is a 6% hinder, so it's not the biggest, but like it's notable in certain loops, right?
I think I kind of understand it. Like, you're going for the chase add-ons, but you're going for it with how rough the win condition is, right? Also, that floor shot, I was like, damn.
That hit.
Unknown players are a different breed, yeah.
I mean, like, it's Phoenix. It's the same as your nurse blinking through the floor to hit a survivor, right? It's all prediction.
True.
Firecracker? But, we're going for a body block instead. Oh.
Also, I rate how Ringo.
Gibbsy missed a skill check.
Oh my god, the missed skill check.
No, wait, does this mean Gibbsy dies?
Oh no.
Oh my, a tunnel out with 4 generators.
I'm very okay. I'm I'm very curious about something. Is the ping higher for, like...
Yes, so the killer is hosting. So our survivors will be on ping here. As it is EU to OCE.
Is it higher ping than... I see, that makes sense.
So I think we're probably looking at the range of 200 ping. I'm not entirely sure. I apologize if I've gotten that wrong. Oh, sorry, I believe it's 240 to 260. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
quite high. Promo here in chase now.
I kind of respect not going for the M1 there. I don't know why. I was like them.
They're going for the spit, but Promo dodges, dodging the spit, so just forcing the M1. Promo doing a very good job not getting trapped in that back L loop there. I find that pallet to be one of the more dangerous pallets in Ormond Lake Mine against Unknown, because the middle like metal box right at the pallet is tall enough to stop you from clearing. Like you can't clear your weekend there. You have to like go around and look
on top of that, like I feel like you're just stuck there until you get like shot again.
You're just the Unknown will keep spitting at you there. Like sure you could buy the time if you dodge and clear, but like it can still be very sketchy. Because if you also make a mistake, they could just M1 you, right? Like
yeah.
And if you make a really bad mistake, you could get 2-tapped. So what was the question, Phoenix?
I was gonna say, do we make enough paintings here?
We do.
Oh my god, okay, we do nice. Because I was feeling like in that chase, like they would have popped at least 2 jets. Oh wait, this shit was close.
A progress. We're looking at maybe 80%, 90% there. We do get a spit here on Claude. Very good. Julian's on point with these spits, man. I don't know. I mean, so was Gibbsy. But
100%. I'm also seeing a Wretched Fate value here. Like, if Rengar wasn't the obsession, you wouldn't have you'd have 2 gens close to popping. But because of how good Ruin has been with Wretched, it's I wonder if the correct play there is to just find Wretched and Cleanser, or if it's just sticking your gen.
I mean, they probably I don't know if they've identified that it's Thrill of the Hunt. Maybe they tried cleansing a totem, realized it's Thrill, and been like, it's not worth it. But like we're getting massive totem value here, like oh my.
And with like a couple of the chases being taken around with totems as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really
30%.
I'm really impressed with both of our Unknown's performances tonight. Really good stuff from both killers.
100%. I also want to know the way the Survivors have been playing with the ping that they've had has been insane.
Oh, what a shot! Wait, Julian's just... I would have been...
I thought
no, it looked very like they didn't flick at all, so they were aiming at the barrel. That I would have not made that shot. I'll be honest. That was really cool. I would have went there.
Notes.
Yeah, man. No, because it's very popular for survivors to run back towards the Unknown to dodge the UVX, because the projectile itself doesn't hurt you; it just hinders. So like shooting short like that, if you successfully guess, can result in like a very quick injury into a possible 2-tap, because they have even less distance than if they were running away, right? Like.
Also, something I noticed was the way that Rengar forced Locker there prevent the potential snowball that Gibbsy had the last game, where he was able to down someone else and get the 3-slug. Yeah.
Ooh, going for the shot on check spot, but the survivors here, you know, these guys are very well versed on Unknown, and so they don't fall for it. Ooh, they do get the M1 though. Unlucky. Despite the fast vault, Promo gets hit there. I don't know. Phoenix, what do you think? Honestly, this is looking like a 4K4. Maybe a 4K3.
I agree, honestly. If this ends up being a 4K4, that would be nutty. If it is a 4K3, we do get tie condition, which would be huge, honestly.
Yeah. Very good bounce, by the way, by Julian. But yeah, Claude's reading these bounces really well. That first bounce on the previous ballot is very good. We opt to kick this ballot instead of playing it, which is, I mean, fair play.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not playing that. I feel like you're just kind of
that ballot is very dangerous when it's done. But I mean, like, there is also validity in kicking it, right? It just makes it a dead zone. You could just like walk up and M1 people in main now, once all the ballots on the top floor are gone.
Oh, and when
we're playing a very long, like, grindy game here with Ruin in the 1v3, right? And so
you can't cleanse it as easily either, because it's kind of like half of an undying, in the sense that like there's a chance that it's literally a 50% chance that the totem you're cleansing is through, and then at that
33%, because we also have Wretched Fate in play, so there are 3 lit totems.
Well, yeah, but I feel like it would have been comped because you can see the aura as the obsession.
Possibly. Well, we'll have to. Yeah, that's possibility. But like perhaps Renato has not been in the vicinity of their totem. That's a possibility as well. We get the down here. Yes, very good insta pop on top of the table.
Wow. Okay, knowing the difference between what's going to be a bounce and a pop is like.
It's just looking at geometry.
You have to have on the skiller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wretched eventually does get cleansed. Though.
Yeah, we have so Renato is back at regular gen speed here. It must have been miserable trying to play through Ruin and Wretched as Renato. I would be very sad.
100%. And Thrill as well.
Oh, there goes Ruin. They finally get rid of these totems that have been really like slowing down their progress towards their win condition here. But the question is it too little too late? Like Julian is in a very commanding position here with another survivor on the hook, on death hook, right? So that could be a potential tunnel out when they get pulled. Which means that it could turn into a 1v2 at 4 generators remaining, which, I'll be honest, this is definitely a 4K. We're in like big 4K territory here, Phoenix.
I won't lie, I think if Supersaurus, if he's pulled, has like an incredible... He should be pulled at some point. I would be very confused if he doesn't get pulled here, but if he does...
It's very risky.
Unless he can place the body block, yeah.
Yeah.
But if Supersaurus does get pulled, they can play for an insane... Oh, he's so...
We're gonna slot. Pop. As Rang is unfortunately slugged here for survivors, and Supersaurus is going to enter chase. However, we're going to opt to drop, and we're going to look for our survivor on the generator. However, we do not find them. We get an FTP immediately by Promo. Oh my god, these survivors are kind of locked. Recovering our slug extremely quickly.
They're not sparing any chances. They're playing this, I want to say, as safe as possible. Like, even though they're not heavily on gens right now, they've taken the time that they need to reset.
They've also gotten rid of Ruin. Right, so we are literally playing Perkless Unknown right now. Because we've used all our Pain Rest charges, Ruin is gone. I guess we have Thrill, but...
Oh, the bounce.
I guess, no one's gonna cleanse totems at this point, let's be real. So,
yeah.
Ooh, unfortunate swing. Get a TP? Do we get the hit though? Yes, we do.
Oh my god, the grab. If that pallet was still... Oh, I was gonna say if that pallet was still up, I feel like you just...
No, you'd get the M1 there. I'm pretty sure you get the M1 there before they drop. Yeah. Especially through ping. We see a survivor bottom main.
As well.
Wait, did Julian not see the survivor? Oh my.
Oh, we saw it. I think we're worried about this gen here at 5.
No, that's fair. Actually, you know what? Julian is just better than me. W game sense, knowing that this gen was threatening to pop. Teleporting here instead of back to the hook, as I'm pretty sure it was Renato that went for the pull there.
Yeah, it looks like the pull came through, and
are they gonna get their reset?
Resets? I'm a little worried. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Because, you know, you're playing for the Tycon at this point.
Like...
And you still have Shaq.
They have to pop 2 generators. Phoenix, they have to pop 2 generators to get the Tycon. It's looking very sketchy for them.
Oh, wait. You're right. I forgot that it was a 4K too.
Unfortunate. Claude kept sending it instead of trying to hold. I mean, to be fair, I'll be honest, these little, like, cylinders and, like, tunnels, it's like, it makes it so hard to dodge UVX.
100%. And it's like the riskiest 50 you can take, right? But at the same time,
are you running forward or are you running backwards? A generator does pop in the background, putting us on our win condition. If the survivors can pop 1 generator in the 1v2, it'll bring us to tie condition.
Right? And they got the heal off. Getting that heal off is huge, honestly. If they can get just 1 incredible chase, you can...
I mean, that requires... I would say that requires Julian to overcommit the chase as well. Like, Julian has demonstrated they have exceptional macro. And we catch the reset.
Oh,
devastating here for our survivors. We get the injure.
Oh,
not gonna lie.
This is...
Ooh, lovely shot.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a shot you can make. A little nodders from Julian. I think we're gonna straight up hook here and like just play hatch, I guess. Because even if Rami escapes through hatch, this is a win for Archon here.
Because he's been hooked once, so it doesn't count for any hook stages.
Yeah, and also like 4K2 is the Tycon, and we're at 4K3.
Oh right, yeah, 4K2 is Tycon.
I'm gonna close it, and we're gonna enter our last
I want
chase
to
of the
see a bit
trial.
of banter between the teams, just like a 1v1 at Shack. Like that would be huge. But
If you want to Chak would be pretty cool. However, I mean, technically, this is a 1v1 at Chak right now. We're kind of like, ooh. True. But I think there's no more Shack Ballot, and that will be Ranga unfortunately going down. This will be giving our win here to Archon. What an incredible set by both teams. Honestly, I was at the edge of my seat.
Yeah, that chase against Gibbsy, like, to be able to get those down so quickly is just huge. It's phenomenal performance, and the macro as well. I see Unknown as like I want to say a mini singularity, or like a more macro heavy singularity, if that makes sense. Because
I don't think you could get more macro heavy than singularity, Phoenix. What are you?
No, but like the multitasking, right? Like,
oh, true.
I feel like the way you play around TPs and everything like that is just.
Yeah, I mean that is a very important part of this is a very important part of Unknown Skit. Like being able to know like where to TP to catch survivors and all that. That very, very big rewards. As well as like the game sense of knowing where survivors are. You could like catch survivors running past clones like across the map, and you could just get a free tag or a free down.
I've gotten those. I kind of these games kind of inspire me to play Unknown a bit more. I mean, of course, you got this. The resident
you should
Unknown expert, but
you should totally play Unknown. The world needs more Unknown mains, and if anyone here is any viewers in chat are interested in playing Unknown, you should totally play Unknown. Give it a go. Amazing killer, amazing visual design, and amazing. Honestly, I think the powers are very well designed. Could use a bit of a buff maybe to make it a little less harmless, but I don't know. I love the killer. But yeah, that will be.
And if you guys want to learn, that's one more thing I was going to mention. If you guys do want to learn Unknown, I think you guys should check out Mal_ANZ on Twitch. She's phenomenal on the Unknown, and a bunch of other killers. But yeah, I mean, if you want to learn killer in general, just go to her channel.
Yeah, and if you want to see some toxic nurse and light gameplay, you should check out Phoenix Plays on Twitch. They will tunnel, they will slug, they will sometimes WS and hit on hook. Friends, of course, not random.
Strategically, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time watching Archon versus Diamond Dogs. Honestly, such an amazing set by both teams. I hope to see more of Archon and more Unknown games from them in the future, as Julian absolutely killed it. But I will see you guys all next time with our next match coming in a couple of hours. And thank you all for being here. Bye.